What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, like it says in the title, we're going to talk about just all the mods that I've done to the truck so far. We're going to start with the inside and then go to the outside, and we'll start with the smaller ones and work up to like the bigger ones or the more expensive ones. And some of these are more, it's a spider web, I thought it was a scratch. Some of these are more accessories than mods, I would say. But before we get started, remember, buy one of my t-shirts or stickers. You have till July 1st to enter that giveaway for the soft roll-up cover. So I'll link those down below. Check out my website, buy something. You can even just buy a sticker if you want. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the inside. So on the inside here, let's just start with the smaller thing. The screen protector is a must, and everything that I mentioned, I'm gonna link below. Screen protector, that's a must just with this big screen. They also make them for this, but I don't ever touch this. So, but I'll link this one down below for those of you that wanna get one of those. Phone mount is a must. I don't like sticking stuff to my dash, so I like the window mount. Haven't had any issues with it falling off. Just make sure your window's cleaned before you put this on there. And then I've got these little trays from Amazon. They're actually pretty handy. I wasn't sure about them at first, but they're actually handy. I put stuff in here, and pretty usable. We have this console cover, which adds just a little softer texture. Nothing crazy, just some cheap little accessories here. And then we have this cup holder for if you have Yetis or a Stanley or something like that. And you can see some of my stickers back there that you guys can buy from my website. Make sure you go get one. Those are the smaller mods. I would say that's about it for mods. The bigger one that I have in the interior are going to be these seat covers from Seat Cover Solutions, and I'm going to link these below. This is the beige, and you can kind of see they're pretty close. This is like a little off, but they're close. So the front seats cover the whole seat. The back seat is kind of more just like that. The bottom covers this whole thing. They're not a perfect fit, but they are a good solution, just to keep the cloth seats from getting stained. If you have leather seats, I wouldn't really worry about this unless you just like it. But this is more a universal fit. The front seats fit good. I'm happy with it, and they even offer little pockets back here. And a must is my Yeti toolbox with all my stickers. Make sure you guys grab one of these stickers. That lineman one is my favorite one, probably the best one I've made so far. I do plan to get more, but interior wise, that's all I've done so far. There's not a whole lot to really do on the interior. I do have this aux switch in use, which we'll get to that mod. If you guys watched my previous video, then you already know what the mod is. If not, well, you need to go watch that video. I'll link it. But I do plan to put some more auxiliary buttons here. And then obviously the floor liners, which those came with the truck, but I know a lot of you guys don't have these. They're a must-have. And so that's it for the interior. So let's go ahead and talk about the exterior, which are kind of a little bit bigger mods. We'll start with the tailgate. And I'm trying to make these videos more entertaining for you guys. Trying to get better, trying to do a little bit better editing and things like that. I'm trying to make it really worth it for you guys to watch. And, you know, if I can make it worth it for you guys to watch, then you guys can subscribe and it'll help me out. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I got the tailgate pulled down, so let's go ahead and talk about the what's in the tailgate. So I know some of these Canyons and Colorados don't come with this storage, but if you do have this storage, you can get these off Amazon. They're just little inserts to separate these things. And I also have some little nets in here in case you need to hold something down. Those are just a cheap little thing off Amazon. I think they're like $15 or so, maybe less, maybe a little more, not 100% sure. And then the bigger mod would be this bed insert from Amazon. And when it came in, it was all folded up, so it's kind of wrinkled. But if you let it just bake in the heat, you know, sit your truck in the sun and let it bake. It flattens itself out, and you can see it's a perfect fit, perfect cut. I do plan to get this Line-X'd one of these days, just haven't done it yet. I've got some other things in the works, but I really like this because it does save at least the bottom of the bed for now until I can get the whole thing Line-X'd or lined or whatever. And then the next thing is this soft roll bed cover, and I wasn't sure about the soft roll. I kind of wanted the hard one, but I will show you guys why I like this one. So you can actually, I need to add a little wire, but I can add a wire that goes across, so I only have to pull one lever down. But right now I don't have it set up that way, so I have to roll two. But so the only pain is I have to get up into the bed of the truck to make this roll up evenly. But with this all the way rolled up, I still have the full use of my bed compared to a hard top, which I like. And I know it's not as safe if you keep stuff back here as a hard top would be, but it's still handy. It still deters people, even though it's not gonna fully keep everyone out, but I like it. And that's one of the bigger ones. And then I haven't done a whole lot to the truck, but added this sticker. But the last one that I did, the most recent one, actually is probably my favorite so far, but it was also the biggest pain in the butt. But if we go ahead, and I'm actually going to start the truck for this. So if we hit this auxiliary button right here, then you see we have this light bar, this 40-inch light bar from M&R Customs, and they also offer a amber. They make an amber one, but to be honest, I don't want to take my front end off again because it was such a pain, because you can actually put two of these in here. You can put one where I have it and then one right above it. I don't want to do that because I don't want to take the front end off again, just because it's risky. I already broke one of these clips, you can kind of tell. But it's definitely a neat feature. To be honest, I wish it was a little brighter than it is. Sorry, I wish it was a little brighter than it actually is, because the headlights, the bright beams are, I feel like, just as bright. This just has more throw, but it spreads so much out like a floodlight, that it's more of a floodlight than anything. I'd rather it be like a spotlight. But those are really all the mods. We're gonna do some drone shots real quick at the end, just because this was a shorter video. I feel like, you know, I'll just practice a few little drone shots, but that's all my mods, and I'll list these all below. And if you guys have any mods that I should try out, let me know. Everything you see in here, I mean, is tried and tested, and it's in the truck for a reason, either because I like it or because it's useful. Like these things from Amazon, I mean, they're useful because you can keep a little extra. Like I got some little cologne here if I leave the gym, or my little idea notebook. They're useful. So, and especially this Yeti cup holder, which this is cool because you can loosen it and pull it out, or you can do it the other way and it tightens down so it's in there sturdy. And it also fits here. I just don't have it here because it's kind of like, it's in the way. I like to rest my hand on the shifter when I'm driving, so I don't have it there. I do plan to PPF this piano black soon. I'll be doing a video on that. I just have to get the supplies for it. But yeah, these seat covers, when I installed these and made that video, I wasn't sure about them, and I kind of had some negative thoughts on them. But after having them for a couple weeks now, I really like them. And like even on the back of this, where my dog was muddy and stuff, it's saved my seats. And you can tell, because I just got the bottoms for the back seat, you can tell where my dog had got some mud and I need to scrub the cloth seats. So they would have saved it. Even with the pet cover, he still ended up getting mud on the seat. So it's just an extra layer of protection, especially if you have dogs, maybe even kids if they're messy. Definitely a must. And yeah, these mods, give them a shot. I plan to get more in soon, and yeah, and I'll do another video soon on what I keep in my truck and everything that's useful. But for now, that's it for this. That's all the mods that I have. I don't have a whole lot done yet, but we're getting there. I do have a suspension coming in, a suspension leveling, I guess it'd be like kind of a lift, but more of a leveling kit. So we have that coming in. We're gonna work on that, but we're gonna get some drone shots real quick, and that'll be it for this video. Feel free to stay in. Feel free to stay to the end to check out the drone shots, the drone footage. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more B-roll type edits in these videos, make them more entertaining for you guys. But I would really appreciate it if you made it this far to like and subscribe, especially those subscribes. We're getting there. We're close to 1,000. I'm gonna do another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So please help me get to 1,000. And don't forget, July 1st, I'm doing that soft bedroll cover giveaway. It's just like the one I have. So just go buy you a sticker from my website, and I'll link all this stuff below in the description. And yeah, let's get some drone footage, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Artlist.io